people ask you what happened here, tell them King James still rules the East. Also, tell them I'm better than Michael Jordan.
He said what?
Tonight, we ride for Seattle.
One single unit. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, and with us tonight, basketball expert Bill Simmons. Bill, you look great. Thank you for being here. Now the starting group for the visitors. Barkley is out there with Bird, and it's Michael Jordan, then it's Magic Johnson, and it's Ewing in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got Steph Curry. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Outside Jordan, back to Johnson. The pass to Barkley. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And for Kawhi Leonard, two-time Defensive Player of the Year. Not much he can't do offensively either. He's terrific at the top of his game. Where does he rank on your Hall of Fame pyramid when it's all said and done?
A work in progress, obviously, but I think what happened last year, that's the kind of stuff I love, where, you know, 4 straight rounds, that dude carries a team. Some of the best two-way stuff we've ever seen from that position, you know, where it's like him and Pippen as the best defenders ever at that position. But on the other end, he's 31-8 every game.
Amazing.
He's getting the free throw lines. He makes one of the great shots of all time that you called. He wins a Game 7 at home. He comes back from down 2-0 in round 3. And, you know, really reminiscent of like Dirk in 2011 and some of the Michael Jordan in 1991, some of these runs that
historic. I mean, very historic.
Yeah, all time. You're talking Duncan, Shaq. You're talking some of the great players ever. That's where he landed that season.
Now, here is Barkley. And it's sent back by Leonard. And he recovers it.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Curry is inside. Johnson on him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Facing one of the game's truly elite players in Anthony Davis, how do you keep him from going off? Coach said keep him out of his sweet spots, out of the paint, and communicate at all times. So you can expect these guys to be talking all night, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And they get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Curry passes it to Leonard. Over Jordan. That one wide left.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
And we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Kent Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, you know, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it it just magically happens. Like, you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just babble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like, JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media. He's really good. Yes. So I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize. And you need the consistency of it. You can't say, I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
James Harden, he's checked in for Davis. And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
And they pick up 2.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Curry. Last game he had 12. Passes it to Embiid. No good that time. Some solid defense from Johnson. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book.
That's a great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. I like that. Barkley goes in, makes it off the glass. Barkley's got 7.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Harden kicks to Leonard. And it's Curry at the elbow. Here's Embiid. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And that one, good. And it's 7 points for James Harden.
This is what great size in the backcourt gives you, the ability to equally challenge the defense on all 3 levels. Harden is incredible.
And with the 2K Esports League, Bill, players not only get a salary, they can also sign endorsement deals. They're celebrities now unto themselves.
So what are the endorsement deals that the 2K players sign? Is it like hat? Because you're not really moving. Nobody can people see your clothes? They can, right?
They can
so
see your
sneakers,
clothes.
hats,
maybe it's a hat. Maybe it's
drinks,
a shirt. All of it.
Do the announcers get endorsement
Gloves.
deals? Where's our endorsement deal?
Well, if they
money?
don't, we could probably make the stab for it right here.
I'm ready.
This is the venue to do it right here.
I'm ready to do whatever.
Let's change the culture.
CTC.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And now you see the 2K leader.
Turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Here is Robinson. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
They get it back.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Lillard against Stockton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pippen against Lillard. Here's Gobert. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Being only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play. Now, here's Lillard. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. The three from Tatum. Here's Gobert, and he makes good on the layup.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
You've been producing documentaries, going deeper into athlete stories, which I know you love, because I think you're curious more than anything else.
Yeah.
So what drew you to that process?
Initially, it was we dove into these stories. We thought that was the inefficiency of, instead of these big, broad type of documentaries, concentrate on events and players and moments and things like that. And I think as you get into that and you start doing it, it just becomes intoxicating. And the cool thing about it is no story should be told the same way you would tell somebody else's story. You just don't know. You got to figure it out. Like we had Steve Nash his last Lakers season. He wanted to do a documentary about it. And then we spitballed it, and we decided it was actually a better idea to do an in-the-moment digital series about it that you could experience in real time with the thing. And it was the right idea, and that was really good. I think trying to figure out what story clicks the best with an athlete, how to tell whatever story they have correctly is the coolest part of it.
Now, here's Tatum. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Stockton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lillard dishes to Doncic. There's the lob to Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Drexler outside. To the paint. Malone kicks to Drexler. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. Here's Pippen and the slam dunk by Pippen.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Tatum. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shoots over Pippen. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Drexler against Lillard. Drexler, no good. Stockton against Doncic. Rejected by Stockton. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
The away team, they lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Doncic. Anthony Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Leitner's checked in for Robinson. Stockton is out there with Drexler. And it's ABC. Then it's Mullen. And it's Malone in at the 5 spot. Bill defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the landing space. All that stuff, like
well, what would you call
load management. We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know.
Can we just play basketball?
Just like work, yeah. Just to get figured, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one.
Gathering the ball.
Never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah. And he knocks down the first one.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And so he hits both. A lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Jokic. Out to Doncic. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now here is Mullen. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Here's Mullen. From deep. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that late playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Pass to Jokic. Doncic outside. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Drexler. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Drexler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic left side. The kick out to Tatum. Beyond the arc. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
Here's Leitner. No points in the game yet for him. Stockton's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And that one falls for Mullen. Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should go?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So
No.
what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
Oh, that's just fantastic concentration by Harden. Taking the hit like a champ, draining the shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Leighton. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive score, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
Now, here is Barkley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside Mullen. Embiid against Ewing. And the pass to Jordan. Back to Ewing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard, the pass to Harden. Dishes it to Leonard. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Right side, Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Harden outside. At the top of the key, Embiid. He kicks to Curry. And Barkley sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Passes it to Johnson. Barkley against Leonard. High post shot. Ewing trying to get open. The shot's good. 9 points for B. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Pass to Embiid.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Mullen. Mullen with the defensive effort. 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Leonard. Jordan with the rebound. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Fires top of the key. The shot's good from Mullen. Mullen's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Stolen by Ewing. Harden against Johnson. Harden with the defensive effort. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Leonard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Johnson surveying the floor. And James pulls it down.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch-and-shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
To the right side. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Barkley. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Jordan. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Ewing. Gobert with the block. And always as enlightening as you're going to find. Bill, thank you so much for your insights. Always appreciate you joining us. I hope you come back.
I don't want to leave. Why do I have to go? Can I just stay here for the
I'm
rest
reading
of the
this
game?
note, and the note says, thank Bill.
I'm not leaving.
Hope he comes back.
I'm staying.
Okay. You know, Greg, Bill Simmons has worn so many hats as a writer, a podcaster, a broadcaster. Now, it's nice to let him wear one more on our broadcast.
He's been successful for a reason, Kevin. There's a fearlessness, but also great humor in his perspective.
A shot by Harden, wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's LeBron missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The first one falls.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And here is Jordan. Here's the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The away team, they're up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
They've got Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Curry. Then there's Embiid, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Leonard kicks to James. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Being about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Bird is out there with Barkley. Then there's Ewing. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the 1. The pass to Jordan. Back to Johnson. Passes to Jordan. Here's Barkley. That shot, no good. Great D that time from LeBron. Leonard against Jordan. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him for the lead. Bird pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Ewing. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ewing's got his second basket of the game.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Curry passes to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk to Jason Williams, that what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. Good on both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Johnson with it. Leonard picks him up. Barkley outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Jordan with the bucket.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
James finds Leonard. Barkley against Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Clyde Drexler's checked in for Michael Jordan. That one drops. He ties it up. And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Take a look at Jordan. He's currently atop in the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be #1 on their ballots if they were voted.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
Oh, the defense of Embiid leads to the hoop. Love to see the energy he brings to the table.
Pass to Ewing. Johnson against Curry. Lets the three fly. Back to Johnson, and that is good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Curry against Johnson. Curry dishes to Davis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, he can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
Barkley the pass to Bird. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Bird's got 6. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
From deep, Drexler, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
Curry is inside. Bird covering. Loads it up for Davis. 6 to shoot. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Barkley outside. 17-foot shot on the way.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace. Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Barkley. And Embiid pulls it down. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And James throws it down hard.
I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. And Chris, as skilled as he is offensively, he's some overlooked Joel Embiid's defensive impact.
Yeah, Kevin, he's the centerpiece of their defense. He's an outstanding rim protector, and he moves great for a player his size.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the pass to Malone. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Stockton. It's up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Stockton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
Pass to Harden. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
And the shot goes in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside, Davis. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Malone. It's Pippen on the wing. But he gets it back inside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Poked away. Malone dishes to Stockton. From deep, Drexler. And Tatum pulls it down. Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. The shot by Paul, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Anthony Davis. 8th in field goal percentage
and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. And that one's good by Drexler.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Stockton against Paul. Sinks that one from the post. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Feathery shot from the clever veteran. I mean, Paul's timing and release just right.
Here's Robinson and Embiid with the block. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Robinson shooting. Chris Paul picks up that one. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound, largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to just, you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curry land in the 4 position because the game has evolved. And so now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from Robinson. Gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pippen. And Tatum pulls it down. Gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Got that bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got his first points in this one. Pippen for 3, but they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Doncic kicks to Jokic. Pass to Lillard. And it's Lillard missing. The ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. A floater up again. It's good on the putback. That's 7 points for Robinson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Lillard from outside. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Around 40% from the floor here. Here's Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Here's Doncic. Knocks down the step back J.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Here's Robinson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the visiting team. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Doncic out there with Damian Lillard. And it's LeBron James. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gobert in at the center. Gobert with the block. And he gets it back.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled power skillful center, a remarkable leader.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Lillard against Jordan. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Drills the three-pointer.
The star just keeps rising for Damian Lillard. Heck of a talent with tremendous range.
And there's the pass to Robinson. Here's Leitner. Jordan inside, working on James. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Doncic, and that one goes long. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pippen against LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
He's off on the first. Leonard, he's checked in for Doncic. Good on the second free throw. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now, Jokic. Lillard outside. It's good from long range.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
Down low, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, G.A.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Now, here is Barkley. Jokic defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Curry's checked in for Lillard. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And it's Leonard missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Passes it to Jordan. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Barkley kicks to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. That shot is off. Great D that time from James. Bird against Leonard. Now the dish to Davis. Here's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Up top, Ewing. Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Over James. Bird's shot is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
LeBron outside. Here's Leonard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Johnson for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. On the wing, Johnson. James covering.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Outside Leonard. Pass to LeBron. That one goes in.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Johnson dishes to Barkley. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Bird outside. Another shot. And that's going to be a treble.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Embiid, he's checked in for Gobert. On 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. And it's Davis at the elbow. Over Barkley. No good. That would have tied it. Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Curry. Bird outside. And stolen by James. And James throws it down.
Oh, man, the all-around game of James. Capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor. Like right there.
Now here's Johnson. Out to Barton. And Davis sends it back. Leonard looking around. Now the pass to Curry. LeBron against Bird. And Embiid in the corner.
Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Johnson, the pass to Barkley. Now Ewing. Outside for Jordan. And right on target. Good. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Curry passes it to Davis. Passes it to James. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Barkley. Shoots over Curry. And it's Barkley missing. Gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
Oh, I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
And about 43% here in the 4th quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
But this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Jordan, the pass to Ewing. Bird outside. 6 to shoot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry kicks to LeBron. It's Davis on the wing. Shoots over Barkley. And it's off the back rim. No good. James against Bird. Over LeBron. Bird with the bucket. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter. And a deep three from Curry. Barkley grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
James kicks to Leonard. Outside Curry. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really, in any sport.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
.9 seconds left in the 4th. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Johnson double teamed. Here's Barkley. That one, no good. Great D that time from Davis. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Curry. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line, Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what you admire about Curry is how easily the game comes to him. but he's earned that. He works so hard, he can play with such a carefree attitude.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
And so they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game, and whenever there was a mistake.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys came in and stepped up and played tremendously, you know, so I just go out there and play, you know, with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.